of all, my apologies. I have something going on, and so I had to rush out. So I had requested to reschedule my talk to a little early, and my apologies to all the colleagues who were supposed to speak before me. We all know that India stands at a very difficult juncture in terms of geopolitical climate and changes. And therefore, the role of technology as a growth enabler, as a provider of jobs, as a provider of infrastructure to connect people, to improve efficiencies, to become an innovator, and as the Prime Minister says, be self-reliant. No other sector can check all these boxes other than maybe telecom. And therefore, this summit today is really something which is timely, and I congratulate ETTelecom for organizing this summit and having all of you here. It is a time for all of us to reflect on how India can leapfrog, just as it did from 4G to 5G, and as we look forward from 5G to 6G. We all know that in 2.5 years, India has rolled out the world's fastest and maybe the largest, a second largest 5G network covering almost 99% of the districts. Maybe 1 or 2 districts are left. Almost 1/4 of our subscribers, mobile subscribers, are enjoying the high speeds of 5G. The speeds of data, needless to say, have been one of the fastest, and at a cost which is a fraction of what is available in the rest of the world. Much as we can take pride in these achievements, there is a long way to go in terms of what we need to do as we move forward. There is much to do in the adoption of 5G across sectors. You all know, you are all from the industry. We have just utilized the high-speed part of 5G. World over, companies, the telecom service providers, have been struggling to roll out use cases which will maybe use the other features of 5G to, as I said, improve lives of people, maybe for telemedicine, if it can do in low latency, it can do at reliability, at scale. And the government really tried hard by launching the indigenous 5G testbed, by rolling out 5G use case labs across the country. These labs have already produced 130 research publications and come up with 95 plus innovative solutions based on 5G. It is incumbent upon both the OEMs who supply 5G plus the telecom service providers to support such startups and solution which can improve the lives of people and justify the massive investments that have been made in the 5G network. Government is also supported through TTDF, R&D in not only 5G, but supporting technologies which will lead us to innovations, patents, India's contributions to the emerging 6G ecosystem. The Bharat 6G Alliance is a testament to this collaborative effort where industry, academia, companies have divided the responsibility into 6 to 7 groups, and they meet regularly, and as we speak, they are making contributions at the ITU so that India's prowess can be felt much more than it has been felt so far in the context of our difficult geopolitical dilemmas. We have signed alliances with the UK, US, EU, Korea, Japan, Brazil for research in 6G. Around 111 advanced R&D projects have been approved. 2 national testbeds, a terahertz and an advanced optical testbed for 6G has also been sanctioned. 5 dedicated sensors of excellence in 6G have been set up. We aspire that we will have roughly 10% of the patents in 6G so that India can shape the global 6G ecosystem. An important part of self-reliance is also that we can manufacture telecom equipment in India. And thanks to the PLI, we have succeeded to a large extent. There has been an increase of about 7 times in the sales from 24-25 compared to 19-20. We have achieved good amount of self-sufficiency in LTE RAN-based solutions, 5G massive MIMO, and to a large extent in CPEs. And we know that a lot of Indian companies who may be here as well are exporting these products as we speak. These create jobs. These create supporting downstream and upstream ecosystems and help us grow towards, as the Prime Minister says, a Viksit Bharat in 2047. I look forward to suggestions from all of you here, not only in technical domain, but also towards any reforms which may be needed to unleash the telecom sector. We have undertaken a lot of reforms in terms of pricing of spectrum, in terms of reducing the cost of doing business. And the new Telecom Act, in the last almost 1 year, we have nearly completed our task of publishing and notifying all the rules that are needed for the telecom sector to function in a rules-based regime. We hope that this journey of reform will continue, and I request all of you that as you deliberate today, please come up with your wish list for what government can do to improve the functioning of the sector in governance, in R&D, in policy, in collaboration with the rest of the world, in removing stops from progress which may be there in our rules and regulations. And I promise you that we will take them and remove all those stops so that the sector can grow. With these words, I thank all of you for this opportunity and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.